Alright everybody, welcome back to another Lord of the Rings video. Don't forget, if you're new here, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. We do have a playlist with all of our previous videos. It'll be up at the top here in just a minute, or if it's not already there. Thank y'all for continuing to support the channel and support the series. Currently, what we are working on is getting Mithril. So, something I was doing, I checked before I started the video, was I wanted to see how we looked on our amount of Mithril that we had, and we had enough to make 12 Mithril ingots, which is just enough. It's a little bit over, but it covers enough to make the entire armor set. So what I think we're going to do is we're going to start the video off there. We're going to go teleport to the Mithril Forge. We're going to make our Mithril Armor, come back here, color it up, and then we're going to go down into the Mithril Mines, and we're going to go ahead and go explore a little bit more in there. We do have a beast to defeat in that area as well, so it's not going to be just a cakewalk. But once we do that, we can put this Durin's armor on an armor stand, which really quick, we'll go ahead and make another armor stand to signify the Durin's gear. We'll put it right there. So that is should be our last stand. Now we're going to make 2 sets of the Mithril armor. Not this time around, because obviously we don't have enough material. But what we plan on doing is basically I want the backup gear to be Mithril as well. So the one in the bedroom next to the bed, we're going to make that Mithril too. When we also, another thing that we're going to do is we're going to make the Mithril gear. All the weapons, we're going to get them enchanted properly, or enhanced, should I say, not enchanted. But we're going to get things done right. We're going to make sure this whole place is... We're going to get as far in as we can. And then we still have the DLC stuff that we got to mess with, which I'm excited to do. Maybe it'll have different gear. Who knows? Go ahead. Let's start with the helmet. Then the chest piece. Then the gloves. Then the boots. Alright. So now, just because I want to see what it looks like, helmet. Ooh, I like the jewels. Chest piece. Nice. Gloves. Is it messing with something over here when I put stuff on? I think it's just reasserting that we have that. I mean, I think we look awesome. I don't know about y'all, but that's some nice looking gear. I mean, it kind of looks like robes in a way, but you know it's got to have some defense. I mean, yeah, look at the defense boost. I mean, we went from 5, yeah, 5 with the Durin's gear to 7. Wow. I mean, and we're not even done, really. I mean, let's just think about that. We're not even done building this armor, really. I mean, yeah, we're done building the armor, but we're not done with, like, the gear itself. We're gonna have weapons, too. Durin's guard, you did me well. The Durin's guard gear has lasted for so long. It's kind of crazy to be switching off of it. Alright, let's look at the ink grinder here. What color do we want to go with for this armor? So we've already done these two. We've done blue. I don't know how I feel about green. Maybe a gray? We might go some gray. Maybe some white. Let's see how that looks on the chest piece. I literally see... Oh, I see it now. I was like, man, I see nothing changing on that. I kind of like the black on the chest. White just kind of seems the same, you know what I mean? I think what we'll do So we'll go onyx, the black. We'll see if we'll end up liking it. I think I got enough gems where I don't mind wasting a little bit of it on cosmetics right here. I mean, I think it looks nice. I don't want to do the shield because I want to get the mithril shield and color it. That's another thing I want to do, is I want to go through each individual armor set and go ahead and I would like to have their shield like right off next to them, like either hanging or above them, you know, and just to signify, you know, each tier's stuff. I think that would be cool. Speaking of which, I just need a couple iron ingots to do that. I'll probably go ahead and get them crafting. And then we'll go ahead and head down to the depths down there. We'll just craft a whole bunch of them. If anything, I'll put some in storage. Another thing I wanted to check. Okay, I wanted to look at that. Alright, so we should probably grab some metal fragments because we want to make some lights. Which I have that in materials. I'll just grab the stack of 63 here. And then we're gonna need some wood. I do have some on me, but not much. Yeah, I've only got 9. So we'll go downstairs, get some... Whoop. I hit the edge. We'll go down here, get some wood, and then we'll head down to the Mithril Mine. Which some of you may have remembered, I have been there. I just haven't done anything really there, other than get what we needed to make the spear. That's literally all I used it for, was just to do the spear. So, we haven't really got to explore it much. Now, we did know that there is still the creature down there, which I hope, with Mithril Armor, we can take that sucker out. But we'll have to wait and see. So, I know we went this way to start. You gotta remember, you can only stay down here for so long, and then you start going in despair. So... we're gonna have to be careful. I am more worried about that. That is the creature that we are coming out here to take.
Beasts of the depths.
Let's do this, beasts of the depths.
Ooh. I need a better weapon for this.
Oh, I missed. Not gonna be quite a big attack. Okay, let's wait for it, wait for it. It's almost broken the axe again. I don't want to see how much damage this thing does. At the same time, that jaw unhinging is crazy. I mean, 237 per hit, and that thing's still going. He doesn't like coming too far. Oh, well, that's just wonderful. Oof. Okay. Well, we got it, so that's the important part. Now, we may end up having to go back. I just don't want to be in despair for too long. I am going to grab these deep mushrooms while we're down here, though. There we go. Any more spiders up ahead? I think we're fine. We're not going to go in that. We're going to go right back here. We're just going to take out these mithril ore right here. We'll go ahead and start singing. I don't mind.
All that is gold does not glitter. Not all those who wander are lost. The old that is strong does not wither. Deep roots are not reached by the frost. From ashes a fire shall be woken. A A light from the shadows shall spring. Renewed shall be blade that was broken. The crownless again shall be king.
Oh, ho, ho.
I did notice that song is new. I have not heard that song yet. It takes forever to hit this mithril out. I probably should have seen what that beast does to the armor. At the same time, I didn't want to take any chances, if that makes any kind of sense. We better get going. We're in despair. Yeah, this is what I was talking about. You can only stay for so long, and then you go in despair no matter what. You could bring food, you could bring whatever you want. Yeah, sometimes having Limbus bread helps because it keeps you down here a little longer, because you can get down to, like, really low health and then just pop one of those and you'll heal right back up. But what I found to be the easiest solution, and this is just me, is literally you just teleport right on out. You're out of despair. So it kind of comes down to what you want to do, but that's what I found is the best for me, personally. Alright, let me get in here. I already got 30. I will say the amount of ore that you get down there, I don't know how much it's really going to be. I don't know. We also need to find, so another thing that we want to do, maybe not this episode, we'll have to see, but I would like to go around and make sure I got everything in previous areas. I want 100% this thing. I want to make sure I've got all of the grave sites. I want to make sure I've got all the little minute detail things. I want to make sure they're all done. So I did take damage to the armor, but I didn't really take that much. I didn't really feel like, you know, I took that massive of a hit. Granted, I did notice down at the bottom that our armor did go down by a tick. So, I don't know if it was necessarily caused by I think it was caused by the axe breaking. But you see what I was talking about. The damage output of your weapon is so great, but yet that thing can sit there and tank it all. I mean, you won't do anything to it. It was crazy how much... Yeah, it's just crazy to me how dangerous those things are. And, you know, I've heard that from other people, that those things were going to be dangerous. So, it doesn't really surprise me, but at the same time, it was like, wow, I can't believe this. That thing is really about to break my thing. Like, yeah, I'm using it to block. You're not really supposed to do that, but... I mean, what do you expect me to do, you know, with it? Alright, so we gotta get busy already. Just come right on in, know where you're going, know where you've been. That's the hardest part, is knowing where you've been. I have yet to see that beast respawn. Now, I'm not saying that that's impossible, but I haven't seen it yet. I didn't bring wood scraps. Well, good news is we can do some of this blindfolded in a way. Because luckily this mithril ore is pretty, you know, stands out. Go. Now, every layout is different, I think, for these mines. I don't think they're all the same. I could be wrong about that, but that's what I've noticed from doing a playthrough with Freya and Thrain, just with them. Totally different layout in these these shafts like this, or these gorges, as you might call them. And so I don't know if doing like what I did with like the spawn point and then going just straight is the best idea. Obviously this branches off two different directions, so I don't know if choosing one over the other is going to benefit you more. Obviously this is probably a bigger shaft because they expect you to mine a lot of ore, and you don't get much per mine. I mean, once this breaks, let's see, maybe like Yeah, I got 8 out of that. I mean, 40. I'm up to 40, and I've already done a couple of different veins. I mean, it's not horrible, but it's not great at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Alright, so we kind of want to sprint. I want to get some of this mine. See, those produce 8, which is kind of interesting. Well, we're not in despair yet, so we're still able to see pretty well in the dark. Now, I think we're about to go in despair, though. Yeah, we are. I'm going to go ahead and finish this piece off here, and then we'll head back. I should... Well, actually, you know, I shouldn't take any damage from despair because I have the stout drink on. So, I may go ahead and push the limits a little bit. Oh, I see, I forgot one back here. I'm just going to keep watching that stout drink. So that's something you guys might want to remember or take note of. If you're drinking stout, it'll keep you from taking damage from despair. I just hope we get enough of this mithril that I can make all the weapons. Still watching that stout just to be on the safe side. I don't want to push my luck too far, go too far in, and then I can't turn around. Okay, well, we're up to, I think 100 is what I saw on the number flash. So we're doing pretty well. I am starting to take a smidge of damage. It's not near as much. It's definitely looking like it's slowed. Do I want to keep pushing it? I think we're still okay. I mean, I'm watching my health. I think we'll definitely start sprinting back once we get a little bit more into it. Man, even with Durin's axe, these take so long to dig out when it's the ores themselves. Wow, I didn't get anything from that one, really. Just stone. Okay, I think we're gonna go ahead and head back. Right after I dig this one. Yeah. Health is starting to not really drop, but I can tell it's doing some stuff to us. So I think we'll head back after this. And we'll drink the stout again. You know, we'll come back. Okay, now just gotta remember where we came from. I do need to make sure I grab wood on my way back, because that will come in a lot of handy. Alright, excuse me, coming through. Nope, we're going this way. So I put these to mark corners. I gotta remember I did that. Alright, health is definitely dropping. I think we're wearing down on the stout. So it doesn't completely stop the damage, but it does lessen it for a longer period of time. Alright, let's go ahead and make some stew. Let us drink the lager again. I'll go check on our mithril. Should be done by now. I think we're sitting pretty fine on that. I'm also worried about leather and cloth, because I know that through the playthrough I've kind of struggled on keeping that stocked enough because I used it so much. I mean, there for a while I couldn't get enough of the stuff, but now I've been running pretty short. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look-see over here. We'll definitely grab the iron real quick, and we'll craft up these to make the shields. Just to kind of finish off our room here. Right about there is fine. Let's rotate it. Yeah, right. I wonder if I'll be able to aim at that properly. I might put it on that side. Then over here, let's go ahead and put one more. We'll put it... We'll go ahead and put it right there. I don't mind if it's a little off-centered. Just that way I can... Yeah, see, I can still look up at it. Technically, that is where the Nagrod shield will go. Or Durin's shield. I haven't made Durin's shield yet. I do need to do that. Okay, so we got some mithril going. Now we'll add up as much as we can in this one, and then we'll go back over to the other one and add as much as we can in that one. There we go. Alright. Now let's go ahead and add the mithril ore over here. Oh, I thought I had some. There we go. Deposit similar. Alright. We'll go ahead and eat our food. We'll get some sleep. We'll wake back up. Luckily, the bonuses will stay on us. And then we'll head right back down. Get a little bit more. And then we'll try to see if we can't go ahead and mess with our... we'll see if we can't mess with our... making our weapons next. So, Mithril Mine Shaft, here we go. I think after we get the Mithril weapons, what we'll do is we'll go ahead and go back, like I was saying. We'll head... I didn't grab wood. We'll go ahead and grab... we'll go back and grab... some of the things we may have missed, like the Ranger's Journals, or any kind of crypts. I know there was a crypt that I did not explore very well down in the Crystal Descent. I would like to go ahead and get that over with. You know, I noticed we didn't go to sleep. Yeah, well. I'm not doing a lot of stuff, apparently, I thought I was going to do.
The king beneath the mountains, the king of carven stone, the lord of silver fountains, shall come unto his own. His crown shall be upholden, his harp shall be restrung, his halls shall echo golden, to songs of yore sung.
Yes.
Okay. So basically this looks like a big giant circle, other than the fact that I don't think it will lead me back to where we were. Very big area though. Oh yeah, huge area. Okay, apparently I just had to change up where I was hitting that. Man, tough piece of mithril there. Wonder why I wasn't taking damage before, because now I'm seeing that I'm taking damage. Alright, let's go ahead and head out here. Maybe it was another bonus I had. I don't know. Weird. Coming through, coming through. I know that stout really helped us when we were in that boss fight that we did. That boss fight was brutal. At least for the amount of shadow curses we kept getting. It wasn't for the fact that we were taking the damage necessarily, but the rest of it was pretty crazy. Alright, so let's go ahead. My goodness. Let's go ahead. Go to sleep. Wake up, make us some breakfast, check on our ores, and then we'll start looking at recipes for weapons, because I just want to craft them all. I'm probably going to make specific weapon racks for the Mithril weapons, and I probably won't put them in the armory. I'll probably have them in another location. Alright, yeah, look at us. Got a lot of them now. Or we're getting there. 25. That's nice. Okay, let's go ahead and put the iron in here. Let's go ahead and open up our ores. We'll put in only 26. Wow, I thought we had a lot more than that. Well, that's okay. Let's go ahead and get in here. Actually, you know what? I'm going to change it up. We're going to make breakfast on this side this time. Let's just make a... fruit salad. That's fine. I don't really have much grapple left. I do have some grapple growing. I always try to keep some growing, but that's just how it is sometimes. Go ahead and make some limbus bread for later. Okay, so first things first that I want to do here. I do want to get this crafted, so the tier 1 shield. Let me look at the recipe for it. So that was the tier 1 shield. Now, I believe I've got that in a chest. I do. So that's the tier 1. That's the tier 3. I don't remember if I have the tier 2. Okay, so tier 1. Boom. And what do we got here? This is tier 2, so that's not going to work. This will be the tier 3. Is there a tier 4 shield? Let me look at our recipes here. Is there a tier 4? That's a tier 1 as well. I guess I'm going to have to build multiple tier 1s. So that is a tier 4 right here. Let's go ahead and... Oh, this one was the one that I had in tier 2. Anyway, tier 4 Dremel. So let's go ahead and get that put on for the tier 4. Open. Tier 4. There we go. I like the look of that. Let's get our breakfast. Oh yeah. I will go ahead and grab our logger here. Do a little song and ditty.
Poor little Baggins sat for tea, grumpy as a hobbit could be, when the bell it rang, and what did he see? 5 more guests a-waiting for he. They hung right up the hoods they wore, but told him not that there'd be more. They poured the milk on the pantry floor, when Dorian, Orion, Owen, and Doin came knocking at Bilbo's door.
Yeah, that is my favorite song.
Okay. Now, something I'm thinking about doing, because I know there's multiple tiers now for different things. I think what we may do is get in there and really look and see, like, how do we want this organized? Like, do we want tier 1, all the shields on one side, all the armor around some other side, you know? I don't know. We will have to look it up, I guess, and think about what it is we want to accomplish there. Alright, so now, in here, I would like to build another weapons rack. Only question is where to put it. I may put it in front of this window, just to kind of accent it. Yeah, we'll just do that. So, this will be our Mithril weapons rack. So once we're done with that, we'll definitely do it. I do think I'm going to do what I just mentioned. We're going to make places just for shields, just for armor. And we'll line them up a little different. I'll probably do that a little bit later. Alright, so we know we want to go... I need the Ranger's journals, all of them, because I want to go back into Durin's Highway, and I want to make sure I'm not missing found in the Deeps, found in the Bastion, found in Dwarfdell, found in Durin's Crossroads. Okay, so there's 7 that I have. So we want to go check that out. And I know I did not get the one in Dwarfdell. Did I? No. I know there's one I forgot. I'll just take them all. Just take them all. Whatever I don't use, I'll bring back. And then also we want to go to make our weapons. So let's go ahead and take a look at our recipes. Kind of a little scatterbrain for a second. Mithril stuff. Okay. I do want the shield, but for now, let's go ahead and look at the sword. So for the two-hander, we need 4. We need 2 ironwood, 1 fine leather, 1 topaz. So let's grab the 1 fine leather, 1 topaz, which I know I've got plenty of, and 1 mithril. How many mithril did that take? We're starting on this. Okay. 4 mithril. Actually, I'll start a row here. So, 1 topaz, 1 fine leather. I need ironwood. So let's go grab some ironwood. I'm probably going to do it step by step, so that way we can line it all up and we'll bring just exactly what we need. As long as we have it. I mean, I'll be honest, I know I'm running a little low on some supplies, so I may end up having to do some other stuff, like mining and stuff. I think I'll bring 30 ironwood and I'll break them up into different stacks. So I know I need 4. Or was it 6? Now it's got me questioning what I need. Oh, I just need 2. What am I doing? Just needed 2. Whoops. Wrong button. There we go. Okay, so now I'll go ahead and get in here. We'll go ahead and check on the next one. What do we need here? We'll go for the one-handed. 2 another fine leather. We'll have to make 1 and 1 amethyst. So let me go ahead and get upstairs. Okay, let's grab the mithril. I think it said 3. 3 mithril. 2 of the ironwood again. This time amethyst. I think it said just 1. I might be mistaken. It's hard to remember some of these recipes, especially when I'm trying to think of where to... I'm trying to remember where I went to grab it. Okay, so 1, 2 ironwood, 3 mithril. Did I get the 3? I did, and 1 fine leather. So I will have to make another fine leather, because I know I don't have any. There we go. Okay, so the 1 fine leather is on me now. We will separate it. There we go. Okay, so that's 2 weapons down. Now, what do we need else? Should I go ahead and make the shield? I think I do. We'll go ahead and make 3 fine leathers. Now, I may have to end up doing this. Let me just go ahead and make some here really quick. I think we got plenty of hide scraps, and I'll probably get it down to 150 and stop there. There we go. Okay. So, takes 3 to make 1. So there's one. Two. Three. Okay. So now, let's get in here. There we go. I know it said emerald. But first, let's go ahead and grab the 3 I think it said it takes. I may be wrong. Again, I'm sorry if it's bugging people. I have to keep going back and forth. So it was 3, and 3 emeralds is what I wanted. I think it said 2 ironwood. Oh, it doesn't take any ironwood. Well, that'll be fine. Okay, so now next. What do we want to make next? Let's see. I think we'll go ahead and make the one-handed axe. So I need to make one more. Oh, wow, which is crazy because I only have 2 of those gems. Alright. So I need 1 leather. One leather, 1 annon. So I don't need this, so that'll go down there to that next row. Just 1 of the one that I only have 2 of. 1 leather, so let's go ahead and make another fine leather. Craft that up. I did just make that, didn't I? I want to say this goes here. I may be wrong. That took 3. That takes 1. That takes 1. Okay, I was mistaken. This does take 3. That takes 1. There we go. Okay, then we're going to grab our 3 here. There we go. I think we'll just go with that right now. And then we'll go ahead and come back and craft the rest. So let's go ahead and get down to the Mithril Forge. And then we'll also have to be changing out our arsenal here of weapons that we've got. We'll also have to pick some stuff that we put on the weapons. I may save that for later, just until, you know, we really decide on what it is that we want out of it. So let's go ahead and get up here. So we know we want the shield. Craft a full set of Mithril Armor. Okay, so apparently the shield is considered a full set. So now we're crafting the 2-handed sword, the 1-handed sword, and the axe. There we go. So now let's go to swapping things out. So the shield will go here, 2-handed, take the place of our handy dandy 2-sided axe. That takes the place of our 1 sword, and that'll take the place of spell carver. Oh! Whoa! Where did these come from? There's some great spiders down here. They look freaky. I did not see them, truthfully. I'm glad we had the armor we had, because that would have hurt. I will say I like the look of the sword. Let me get in some light here. It's got some nice look to it. Look at the shield. Ooh, very nice. Same with the other sword. Definitely a little bit more went into the crafting of it, that's for sure. And the axe. Ooh, I like the handle. Alright, so we at least got part of it's crafted now. So let's go ahead and head back up and see what else we need to craft. I also need to repair our gear. Okay. So let me go over here. We'll recraft our stuff up here. There we go. Now, our old gear. I think we'll stick it on another armor rack, or weapon rack, I should say. I'll probably put it right there for now. For now. I'll probably reorganize later. Do I need silver? Is that what that's saying? Oh. No, I was mistaken. There we go. Open. Okay. Does that let me? No, that doesn't go there. Okay, that's what I thought. Well, sucks to say goodbye to those weapons, but at the same time, we're going to be replacing them for better gear. Alright. So now, the next thing to do would be, I guess, to put the Nagrod up there. Whoops, I did not mean to put that up there. Yeah, I mean, until I reorganize this room, that's going to be the best thing I can do right now. I do think it looks a little too cluttered, and the way I have it designed does not fit. It doesn't feel like it flows very well. But there's always something else we can do to it. I may go ahead and take this out, add in another wall right there. That way I can put a little bit more around the walls. We'll have to see. Alright, what else do we have? Anything crafting? Nothing. Do I want to craft more mithril ingots? Yeah, we probably should. I don't know what it's going to take to finish off the rest of the weapons. There we go. Let's go ahead and get some food made up. Okay. I do need to go downstairs and grab... No, I don't think I need to grab anything else down there. Alright, let's take a look at the next recipe for the next weapon. So it says I have everything to make this. So... I think we'll go ahead and make it. Let me see here. I don't know which one to do. We've already done this one. We've done these two. We've done the shield, the mithril shield. So I need 3 mithril ingots, 4 ironwood, and 1 my last. Okay. So let's go ahead and grab this one. Grab the mithril. I think it said 4. I may just go ahead and take the whole stack. I mean, let's be honest, I'm probably gonna need it anyway. Food should be coming to a close. 40 seconds? Okay. So that's already 1 down. And that's the one that we didn't have to craft anything for either. Because that's just this weapon here. Now, the hammer, I need 1 fine leather. 1 fine leather, huh? Everything's taking leather. Running a little low on hide, but can always make more. Alright, so it took hide, and what else was the last piece for it? 1 diamond. Okay. So we need 1 diamond. Okay, diamond. And we got 12 of the ingots. right at this moment. So that's 3. 3 is 6. So this is all we have left to craft. So I need 1 emerald, 2 fine leather. Two fine leather coming right up. Okay. So that should finish that. I'll go ahead and grab up whatever I've got cooking right now. Get our food, which won't make us untired, so we probably should get some sleep. But at least fill us up for the night. Well, it did make us untired. Let's just go ahead and do it. Let's get down there and craft. I wanna get these finished off and organized, and then we'll go check. Ooh, I went to the wrong place. Then we'll go check out the other stuff. So I meant to go here. Not that I don't want to go back in down there and get some more mithril, but I'd rather be safe than sorry right at this particular moment. Okay. There we go. Wonder if I'll get attacked again by some spiders or something. I didn't even know they were around. I had my volume up enough to where I could hear my footsteps and everything. You think I would have heard spiders? Just looks like rats. Okay. So we're crafting this, and this. And is that all the mithril? So I have that one, I have that one, I crafted that, I have that, I have that, and I have that, and I got this, I have this. I already have the shield wall. I've got the adamant hammer, I've got quartermaster, I've got the torch, I got the wonder keg. I think we've got everything that you can craft at this particular moment. I know there's DLCs. I know that we need to check and see if we've gotten all the ranger journals installed where they need to go. I also need to check for crypts. So first things first, we're going to get back to base. We're going to put up whatever we don't want to carry with us as far as weapons, which I kind of like the layout I got right now. I just need to put stuff on them. We are tired now. But first things first. The rune table. So I can put bonus damage against... So I think I'm missing 2 journals. Attacks do radiant damage. Pushes away shadow. That's pretty cool. I think we'll do radiant damage on this one. Just because it's something interesting and new. So we'll do that. I do think on... Was that the one-handed? Why can I upgrade the one-handed but not the... Oh, that's the one-handed that's next. Okay, so I put it out of my hand. I do think I'll do the Dragonborn on that. Just because the hitboxes are harder to hit with the two-handed weapons. So we'll go ahead and inscribe the dragon. I think with the axe... I may go ahead and put Spell Carver back on it. Just because I like to have a thing on me that I can... They do better against trees. So I think we'll do that. Now for these others, I think I'm going to wait to inscribe anything on them until I figure out what the other 2 things I'm missing are from the Ranger's journals. So for now, we're going to go in here to our handy-dandy thing here, our weapons rack. We're going to put that there, and that there. And look at the gloriousness. Oh, I love seeing that. Alright, let's take a look at the weapon, though. Ooh, I like the way it glows. I dig it. And let's see the other one. I don't see much of a glow to it. I do see it on there. I just can't see it very well. It may have to get in dark. Same with this one. I mean, you can see it. It just may do better in darkness. So let's go ahead and go to bed. Heck, at some point, who knows, maybe I'll have all the weapons with all the different engravings on them. Just do all of them. For each weapon, have different racks for every single one you can upgrade. And that'd be interesting. That would definitely be a completionist type of attitude towards it, I would think. So I'm going to make 2 so we can get the second breakfast bonus. Go ahead and grab up our logger. We'll sing real quick.
Poor little Baggins sat for tea, frazzled as a hobbit could be. When the bell it rang, and what did he see? 4 final guests awaiting for he. They hung right up the hoods they wore, but told him not that there'd be more. They poured the milk on the pantry floor, when Biffer and Bumper and Bumper and Thorin came knocking at Bilbo's door.
Yes.
Alright, then we'll go ahead and drink this up. I don't really think I need the Iron Heart, but at the same time, it doesn't hurt to have it. We also need to color our shield. Need to remember to do that. Let's go ahead and do that actually really quick. I'm going to go ahead and color that up. So we are going with the gray. I do like the way that looked, though. That looked pretty cool. Yeah, I like that. That's pretty nice. Kind of matches with the sword and shield thing, because then you have the glowing behind the black, which is kind of cool. Yeah, I like it. Okay, so first things first, we'll go to the Crystal Descent and look for the crypt. I do know for a fact that I did not get one of the crypts down there, so we'll get that done first. Then we'll go ahead and look for, on Durin's Highway, we'll look for the camp that we are missing. So down here, I believe drain pumps. Yeah, I believe this is where we're missing the crypt. Now I could be wrong. I may have already grabbed it, but in my memory, I think we went and checked, and I don't remember seeing it. Like, I don't remember seeing the center. I know we built there, but I was like, oh, hey, there's nothing here. Like, we don't need to worry about it kind of thing. But then it turned out, oh, hey, wait, there is stuff here. But we just didn't, you know, explore it very well. Okay. Kind of doing this in the dark. That poison hurts. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and craft a torch unless I got one on me. I do. Okay, we're gonna place that there. There we go. So now we're just going to try to get to the center, which I believe I sort of remember the way. Yeah, I dug through here. This leads out through here, which is literally just a circle. But I remember that. I'm not going to do too much here. Okay, we went through here, I believe. It should break a lot faster now that we have Durin's axe too. Look at that, 50 a hit. Yeah, it breaks so much quicker. Another thing that I want to look for while I'm in here is hero statues. So, yeah, I know in these areas you can find hero statues. I'm getting that. Find leather. Oh, a coin? Man, should I just break everything in here? Another coin? Okay. I mean, I won't get that up there, but... Yeah, see, like this. Heroes token. Different kind of Heroes token than what we normally collect, I believe. But they still work the same. They just look different. Did it break? My goodness. Well, I'm just gonna... I don't want to waste my time down here. Okay. So now, again, looking for statues. Don't happen to see any. So we want to go through here. I do see one up there. I do. I have no wood scraps. Well, okay. None up there. None up there. Alright, nope. Just the one up there. Any wood in here? Yeah, there we go. Okay. Coming up. Ah. Thought for sure I could jump onto that ledge, which I can. Okay. So I'm going to leave that there. Now, in here, somewhere in these crypts, for one, I want to grab up the hero tokens, because I know I left them behind when I was here the first time. Wait, Shaper's Fellowship. Okay, never mind. Alright, so what we're looking for... I already searched that chest, yeah. No hero tokens yet. I'll take the coin. Empty. Ah, so that wall right there. You want to find that wall, and you want to break it down. So for any of those that are watching that have seen these crypts, you want to find these, and you want to take them down, and behind them is a bunch of goodies. See? Bunch of goodies. I mean, look at that. More diamonds, arrows, another hero's token in the corner. I don't want to admire it, technically. I want to take all. I may drop some of the wood just so I can gather everything, if I have to. Cutting it close. Well, we got it all. So now I'm going to break down the coin. Go. Alright. So now, I don't know if this changes anything, but we'll go out this way. Oh, a hero's token. So I guess I did not come up this way? Because I did not see that hero's token. That or I just walked right by it. That also could be the case. Let me be real. Alright, and that was it. I don't think we needed anything else. We can also leave out a different way that we came in. I might do that just to see if there's more hero tokens this way. Because I still want to build all those Durin statues too. That's something I want to do. Just that's the completionist in me. Okay, so that's a broken hero statue. Nothing up there. Any hero statues in here? No. We'll take the coin, though. Yeah, I see some in here, though. And this chest is empty. No, none there. Let me go ahead and break some of these, just in case. Wood scrap, coin, okay. Another broken one, but that one seems to be intact. Can I grab it without having to build? Because apparently I'm out of storage. I'm not that sneaky, dude. I'm being pretty loud, but you don't scare me. That's why I'm doing that. There we go. Okay. Take the coin again. Now, I do think I have metal fragments on me, and I will probably drop those. Ooh, I forgot that's the good stuff. We're gonna drop that bad dropping so that I can pick up some wood. Thank you. Wood scraps. Yeah. Now I can get up there and grab the hero statue. There we go. Do I wanna... Nothing. There we go. Alright, let's keep looking around. Anything in here? Just more coins again. More hero statue. I'll take that. That's a way out right there. Wood scraps, nothing. There's a hero statue broken. Where does this lead out to? Just kind of curious. Don't think this is the way I've been necessarily, so. And yes, in a way, I'm looking for those enemies. I think it'd be really funny to run into them. Mostly because I want to see what our weapons can do. Not necessarily that it'd be a cool fight or anything, because, to be honest, I'd probably cream them. But I still think it'd be cool to get in on the action here. I hear I'm talking smack about dwarves. This way leads out, so we will just take it. Alright. Now that we're on our way, now I believe there is the ranger journal that we gotta find down here. Now this is the interesting part. I don't remember where it's at. I know that that way was to an orc camp. So I want to say it was that way. But do I go back right now? Because I don't really see the point in continuing at this particular point because of all the stuff. I think we'll go back. We'll come back anyway after we heal up our stuff and get our energy back up. Because, yeah, we're going to have to make some food. Let's go ahead and get into here. Open my treasury. Deposit similar. There we go. I wonder how much that put us at. So something I'm trying to do is just see how much of these treasure hoards we actually can craft or make. Because there's got to be some sort... I know there's not necessarily a cap, but at the same time, just seems like there's a lot of that particular stuff. And I know you can melt down the gold bars, these gold... yeah, these gold ingots, you can melt them down into coins. So I know this will make some more space. I did get another book, which is just crazy. So add that to the tomes. Now, so that's the 7th, or 6th, 5th, and the 4th. The 3rd was supposed to go right there, but I don't see that working out because I put this treasure hoard here. Now what I could do is move the treasure hoard on that other side, which I think I'm going to do. So that, and move it over here. Treasure hoard. There we go. So the 4th. Now I should have enough for Durin statue the 3rd. Oh, I needed 2. I will probably break this down though. There we go. Get the 5 back. So Durin statue the 3rd. Looks like this one or the other one. Which one's under siege? That other one. Okay.
Destroy you first.
Let's go see if we can't help it really quick. I know our stamina's, or not our stamina, but yeah, our stamina's a little low. But I want to test this weapons out. We'll probably bring out this one first. Let's see what we do to these boys. Are they already inside? Hello? Where's the siege? Hello?
Troll, did he see us?
Let's do this, troll.
Perfect.
Okay. I mean, I thought that troll would have been a little harder. All I did was one charge up attack and I killed it. I mean, oh, I don't know, man. Mithril may be a little busted. I mean, I know it's supposed to be, especially in the lore and everything. Like, Mithril was the most sought after metal. I mean, we know, heck, shoot, Frodo being as small as he is, living an attack from a troll. I mean, you gotta know it's overpowered stuff. But that was crazy. That was a very fast kill. I did not see that kill coming that fast. Let me go back in here and redeposit things. I did not expect I didn't expect that. Let me be honest. Alright, so let's go ahead and get statues put up here. So I still need some more of the hero statues. I know I have some outside out front. I may tear them down just to get the statues from them. We'll have to see. I don't know exactly how I feel about taking it from it. You know, that's been a long time of gathering and everything, and I bet you they'll spawn some in at some point, but still. Alright, so now I want to find the ranger stuff. So let me first go in here and we're going to drink our stuff up. I'm not going to drink the stout. I don't see the point at this particular moment, but I do want to go ahead and find that ranger station on... Do I want to go to Durin's Highway? It's nighttime. If we go there, let me go ahead and craft a couple torches. That way I've got something that I can see with and inspect properly. So, what would be the fastest way to Durin's Highway? Trying to think. I actually want to say that going to the Western Halls and going to Westgate might be the fastest. I think I'm right about that. Yeah. I think we go to Westgate. Now, for those that don't remember, I believe Westgate was our first base, but we now connected that to Durin's Highway, so it's not the same as it was before. We are not the same as we were before. I should have brought the Limbus bread. Then I could stay out longer. Ugh. Gotta remember things like that when I'm actually doing it. Anyway. Okay, so we know we go down here, Let me bring out my torch. I can sprint for a little while. Thankfully, I've got the hero thirst going. We're going to go down here, take the corner turn. Then we take a left, and that should take us right down to Durin's Highway. Yeah, right here. Ah, some wolves. See how well they handle.
We got order.
Oh, I didn't notice how fast this swings. Oh, I love the sound. I didn't notice. I don't know if y'all can hear that. It may be a little silent, but man, the swing on this thing is beautiful sounding. Does this make the same noise? It does not. So it's only with this one. I do want to see how this does, though. The Dragon Bane. One shot. One shot. Get out of the Shadow Curse. One shot. Ooh. One shot. And one shot. Not one shot. Two shot. I do think I'll have to come and build some Durin's lamps in those areas back there. Mainly for completion reasons. But it is something I would like to do. Alright, let's see here. Yeah, I want to seal up all the shadow at some point, too. I'll have to build, like, campfires and everything like that. But I think it'd be fun. It'd be worth it, in my opinion. There might even be an achievement for it. You know, seal all the shadow away that we can at least see in these areas, you know. Alright, we're back into Durin's Highway. So, what we're looking for now is a cot and a place for them to make where the ranger journal might be. As you know, you get things for those ranger journals. We just need to find it. So, well, I say that, and there it is. Sure, take that. Take the cloth. I don't have wood to rebuild that, but I do have your ranger journals. Okay, healing brew. That's nice. Oh. Okay. So now that makes me wonder where the next statue, not statue, but next place is. Because I know there's one more ranger camp. There has to be, because I did not find one in the next area that we're about to head into. Now, if I missed where it's supposed to go, that's a different story. So I will take the white bean seed. That's pretty nice. I've already checked here, didn't I? Chest is empty. Yeah, I checked in here already. Okay. So let's go ahead into the next area. I just want to explore for a second and make sure I'm not missing a ranger station. I kind of luckily came into that one back there. I didn't really anticipate it. Now this... yeah, this was not a ranger station. This was something totally different. It was just a room, I think, to show where Merry and Pippin and all of them were at. So, nothing down here. This is just dead end, right? I mean, that looks to be a door I could go through. I wonder if that's like a DLC area. You know, something I haven't purchased yet or had a chance to look at. That is something I need to do, though, is go ahead and get the DLCs. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look-see here and see if there is a path that we may have missed or something we may have missed. I do know that I want to come in here and get some more materials at some point. There's bunches and bunches of materials you can get down here. Just have not done it yet. So I've already been around these two areas, so I don't think I need to explore them. Oh, that looks a little different in the back. I've already been down there. Yeah, I remember that. Okay. Well, come on, make the jump. Thank you. Thank you again. Yeah, done that. So, what do we got over here? Anything? Nothing to the right that would look like a base of operations for a ranger. I don't even think I got ranger's journals for this area. Actually. I don't remember that doing that. Oh, did somebody break my Duran's lamp there? That's crazy. Nothing here. So we're definitely going down. Boop, 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 ba-da-doop, boop, doop. What we got there? Anything? Nothing. Okay. So a couple different ways to go here. I think we might check this way first. Mainly looking for the room that looks like a ranger's room. Now, I could be wrong and this be back where I thought it was in the Crystal Descent, because I don't think I applied all the journals to that area. Which if I didn't, of course, I'll own up to it, but this looks promising. Oh, this is the, okay. Yeah, we know where this is at. I mean, is this supposed to be a ranger's area, I wonder? I didn't actually look. It'd make a little bit of sense if it was. Near the Mithril Forge. Oh, gotta honor a boy here, our lad. Don't worry, I got you. It's all okay now. You've been honored by the new Lord of Moria. I'm not the king. I'm the Lord, so totally different in ruling power. I do not see anything that would be like a ranger station. I do think we'll teleport to the next place. Well, I'll probably head back to home first, then we'll head to the next place. Yeah. There we go. Let's go ahead and go to bed. Take our torch off. There we go. Okay, noontime. We also have steel skin this time around. That's a good one. So, what does it take to craft this? Ah, see, that's where that stuff came in. I knew at some point we'd find that. So there's one more ale that we're missing, though. I don't know where we find that at. At least I think there's one more that we're missing. I could be completely wrong.
Poor little Baggins sat for tea, fussy as a hobbit could be. Was he grimacing or grinning with glee? What does it matter? The drinks were free. They hung right up the hoods they wore, but told him not that there'd be more. They poured the milk on the pantry floor, with Philly and Killy and Dory and Nori and Nori and Noin and Gloin and Biffer and Buffer and Bumper and Thorin came knocking at Bilbo's door.
Ho, ho, ho!
Okay. Just making sure he was finished. No brew in there. Okay. Gotta make our good stuff again. Oh! I'm out of Kaza oats. I did only have 4 being... I only have 3 being grown. I do need to probably make a whole box for those. Like another... Like a whole row. 12... I'd have enough if I literally used them all. Well, it'll have to wait. I just won't have it. Oh, I do have some blessings though to grab, which is good. I think I'll make another one of those boxes just so I can get more. It's an idea. Okay, so veggie, deposit, process. Oop, that's meat. Deposit. There we go. Rations, if any. Mushrooms, if any. I do have seeds. Veggies. I thought I had some in here. Elder Bresslings. I did not. Okay. Let me go ahead and get over here. Grab our Limbus bread that we knew we should have taken with us in the first place. Now. I don't know where in here that ranger's camp was, but we're gonna have to find it. I don't know how hard that'll be. No idea. But let's see here. I do think it's down this way for sure. So let's go ahead and start running down that way. I still like to look at this area. It's so beautiful. I heard something creaking. Do I have to fight something else in the dark? I hope not. Kind of like its own light source. Okay, so I know to the right is going to be... I think that's going to be a dead end. I don't think it's the right way. I think we need to go straight. I mean, I know what we're looking for. Sort of. That shadow cursed. I'm despaired. I'm poisoned at the same time. Good thing I brought Limbus bread. Goodness. I don't think this is where we need to go, but I could be wrong. Definitely looks like a dead end. I might be wrong, but it's kind of looking like it's just going to be a dead end of a route. Yeah, that's what it is. Okay, so back the other way. Okay, so now we will find this. It just may take us a second. I just want to check to make sure I got it. I know there's one down here. It's just finding the dang thing. But hope y'all are enjoying the video. Hope y'all keep enjoying the series. So now that we've got all the Mithril stuff taken care of, I do think we'll get the Durin shield crafted. We need to go ahead and get a few other things taken care of. And then I think we'll go into DLC territory. Like, we're going to have to go into that at some point. It doesn't matter when. It's just going to happen. So DLC, and then we'll go from there. I do think we'll have to branch away from the game for sure. Now, I could do a sandbox. I don't know what that looks like. But if y'all are interested, if y'all want to keep seeing the game on the channel, I'll leave that up to y'all. I'm probably not gonna decide that for you. I'll let y'all decide that if that's something that you want me to keep doing and bring back and stuff like that. But you'll just have to let me know what it is y'all want. Okay, let's just jump through here. Oop. Come on. I do think that changed, because that grew back, because I have already been through here and I know I dug the crap out of that. Okay, around the poison shrooms or through them, and I'll just tank the damage. This, I believe, leads to a dead end. So where is it? Is it back in this direction? It's gotta be. It has to be. Alright, so we'll head back to the teleporter near here. What is that? Oh, salt. Okay. Yeah, we'll head back to the teleporter, teleport to the other end of this area. Sorry for the yawn. Yeah, we'll teleport to the other area of this spot. If y'all recognize where we're at. Been a while since we've been here. Let me tell you. It's funny to me is mainly now that the flying creatures have left us alone. We're barely running into any patrols. It's turning into a pretty nice little time here. Now I wonder why that horde had the troll. You know what I mean? Ooh, that hurt a little bit more than I wanted it to. Well, it is what it is. Okay, so now let's check out Crystal Descent 1. It's gotta be somewhere. Let me think. So it won't be. It will not be heading over to the orc camp. So it's gotta be to the right, I would think. So I think we'll check there first. All this just to find if we're missing something or not. Yeah, I do think I need to get Durin statues built. A whole bunch more. Just to get that over with. Okay. So let's go check this out now. Left and center. Let's take a look to the right. Let's see what's over there. So we know sort of what's that direction. I think we'll go this way first. We'll check it out. I'm gonna get poisoned again. Okay. Whew. I was about to say, I can't believe I'm walking into so much poison. I know I'm trying to hurry, but same time. Ah! Well, that ain't good. Parsnip? Mountain potatoes. Okay. So, around here somewhere. Or am I thinking of the wrong spot? I may just have remembered where that spot is that I'm looking for. I could be wrong. Which I have been before. That looks like another drop. Which we're not going to take that.
Wyatt, I see prey ahead.
Yeah, I see prey too, but I don't see me freaking out about it. Okay. Yeah, that's another drop. One I haven't been into yet. Huh. Salt. What goes back that way? I want to say it may actually be near the drain pumps. It just went the wrong direction. No, because that's the drain pumps. That's a drop. Maybe it is this direction? I don't know. I'm going to have to figure it out one way or another. It's got to be down here somewhere. I just haven't seen the room, you know. That's a drop. Take a right. Whoops. Sorry, knocked my camera angle. Salt. Huh. Where to go? Well, I may not bore y'all too much more with this. I may just have to... may watch back and see if I missed where I missed it at. But I do know that it's got to be somewhere around here. What is that? Oh, I dug through that. Yeah. I sure did. Okay. Do I check down here? I just don't remember. That's what's probably bugging me the most. Let me go ahead and eat a limbus bread really quick. Here we go. Yeah, we'll put it in place of our bow. There we go. What's up, Dern? How you doing? Peace. Coming through. More materials. I think I fought a troll, though. And I did it. Hard to remember. So hard to remember. This would be another crystal descent area, or a descent area. Yep. That's another area down. Well, the only place I can think of, this is the only place that I can think of, would be back at the pump somewhere. That or the other direction. I know I haven't gone the other direction yet. I need to probably do that, but still, it's not looking very promising. I just know I think I missed it. I do think, though, once I get to a teleporter, if it's not back the other way, I'll probably call this quits. We've been going for a little bit while now. We accomplished a lot. Got a lot of our mithril done. Got to look at the shaft, the mithril shaft, should I say? Mine shaft. Yeah, feel like we accomplished a lot. I will have to do some reorganization in the armory. I may save that for a day when I do a live stream, maybe. It's kind of up in the air, but we shall see. Where are we at map-wise? We're almost there. Okay. Oop. Got my chair creaking. Sorry about that. Nothing. So we take a turn here. Alright, that should be back the way we came. Alright. Do I want to go ahead and check one of the other directions? I guess I do. I mean, it's not like I'm missing a whole bunch, but man, I know we've gone a long time. I am grabbing up some more blaze shrooms because I don't want to use my coal. If I can help it. Let's just do it real quick. We got the Limbus on us. We got enough stuff that if we have something happen, we'll be okay. So now the question is, which route? I think we go right. I know it ends at a dead end again, but I don't think that that's going to change anytime soon.
Eyes up! Monsters in the air!
Yeah, come on, Moth. There we go. Okay. do we got here? Oh. Well, I just do that just to break it. Alright. We're going to go around that. Through that. Straight through here. And into the last spot. Now, I'm thinking this last spot may be another descent area where we can go down low. What I'm hoping for is a troll area. That's usually where you find the camps. But, again, this doesn't look like it. I must have missed it somewhere. That's another descent area. I've got to be missing that somewhere. And it's going to bug me. Well, alright. Until next time, I can't remember where I fought a troll down here. Maybe I haven't found it yet. I know I found journals down here. In the deeps is what it said. This is the lower deeps, so it would be here. Maybe it's in the Crystal Descent area? I mean, could be. It's not out of the realm of possibilities. Well, we'll just have to check it later. But anyway, for now, we'll go ahead and get back to base and we'll call this one here. Weird stuff, but I do appreciate it for everyone watching, having the patience with me to learn the process of making these videos. I know this series is going to hold a very special place in my heart. When we are done, it's going to be kind of a sad day. Just because of how fun this has been. I mean, it's such a fun game. I definitely will play it again, probably on my my own. Or with people. I mean, I'm still playing with some people, just not on the channel. But DLC's up next, which I'm excited for. I do want to finish off the brews. I hope the DLC's add enough content to where it doesn't leave you just high and dry. You know what I mean? I don't like how some games do that. They're like, oh, hey, we're adding this in, and then it's like, oh, that was nothing. Hey, orcs. Finally a challenge. Come at me, bros. Nothing behind me, right? No. Okay. Well, where are you going? I thought we were fighting. My buddies. Hello. Hello. Hello and hello. Oh, you lived. Okay, well, everyone else died so fast, I just thought he would be included. Man, I love this thing. Okay. Let's teleport back to Dwarf Dell. There we go. Alright, everybody. Thank you so much for watching if you made it this far. Don't forget, if you want to watch some other videos that I have, we've been playing Civilization 7. We've done that with friends. I may start a solo one on that too. We're doing a live stream playthrough with 2 people, Freya and Thrain, which you know them as also as Wiz and Texas Reb, or Wizlin, should I say. So feel free to look any of that up. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I'm really excited to see what projects we're going to have next beyond this game, along with what's left of this game. It's so fun. I can't wait to continue it. And I will catch y'all in the next one. Peace.